The island of Eleuthera getting a special visit from a United States diplomat and agriculture officials yesterday. Our Don Davis also tagged along for the island tour and has the details in this next report.
The Island School and the One Eleuthera Foundation were just two of the many stops made by United States Ambassador to the United Agencies to Rome, Cindy McCain, the wife of former Senator the late John McCain, during a tour of Eleuthera on Monday. The U.S. Ambassador's portfolio speaks to food security, agriculture, and climate change. She says she was extremely impressed with the innovative science projects seen so far.
On Eleuthera, there are some amazing projects that are innovative and that are implementing science and technology to agriculture, education for our youth. For instance, the Island School that we saw today is something that your children in the Bahamas are going to be able to proceed to be adults and have a background in how to not only save your island, but work with your island and also keep the planet safe. We went to another organization, Eleuthera One, it's a farm, but it's an experimental farm in that they are trying new and different innovative things to grow more with less, and that's really what we're all here about. I know that right now you have plenty of rain in Bahamas, but the rest of the world doesn't. So the techniques that you're using to utilize rain in a much more efficient fashion, and also teach those techniques to our children and to the young people of the island.
Ambassador McCain said the Bahamas sustained incredible damage due to the severe beating left behind by Hurricane Dorian, and stressed that more funding from public-private partnerships are in the pipeline to ensure these projects for young Bahamians interested in the field.
You know, the U.S. Embassy just donated to the Island School $10,000 to put together a curriculum for youth that is dealing with climate change. We have to begin at the beginning, and that's our young people. And not only teaching them about climate change, but making them good stewards of our planet. And so in my opinion, the best investment you can make are in your youth here.
Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources, the Honorable Clay Sweeting, also talked about the impact public-private partnerships funding would have on our fight against climate change.
Ambassador McCain was able to see some progress that we've made at the Island School, at Simonet's Farm, as well as One Eleuthera, where we're doing cooling houses, and which is a new integrated way of farming instead of just a greenhouse or our outdoor farming. It's able to be a controlled environment. So all of these things with technologies and innovation helps us to see where we'd like to move in this country within agriculture. Ambassador McCain, which is an ambassador to the United Nations, along with Ambassador Pinnock with FAO, is persons who's been talking on how we can work together to hopefully try to find some funding or some grants that can help us in that sector as well.
During the last leg of the tour, Ambassador McCain, along with the agriculture team and representatives from the United States Embassy, toured the Coral Vita Farm and Hurricane Dorian Victims Monument in East Grand Bahama. The ambassador says she can't wait to sit down and chat with Bahamian and United States authorities to give her recommendations on the way forward. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Don Davis.